righty, the General Cam has arrived, and it looks like we press all the buttons and the things and the buttons that are moving around. Welcome to the Bottom of the Glass Nation. It is Thursday, February 6th, a little bit after 6 p.m. Los Angeles time. I'm going to start with a drink. I have to start with the drink. Now, there's nights when you want to start a show with a drink, and then there's nights when you have to start the show with a drink. Guess which one today? Oh, if it hasn't been computer problems or car problems or wife problems, I'd be doing just fine. And all three of them are why I drink. And we have our lovely Gen X mom. She doesn't want, I don't know why she doesn't want to be on camera tonight. She's looking lovely as ever. She got all dressed up and got all dolled up so she could be on camera for the podcast today. And now she's just doing the audio version, which is it. What are you doing? Okay, you know what? If I could find the thing, the kid really screwed me up here. Does that work? Oh, no, you got to unplug your camera back in.
Why would I do that?
Because it's just, it just didn't work. Anyway, I'm posing a drink. She didn't want to come on camera. Now she's thinking about coming on camera. Now she's trying to come on camera. So we'll see how it goes. But anyway, I don't want her camera to work. You know why? She ran right over and put on that goddamn crown. You saw what happened last time. This is only Thursday. God forbid this is a Saturday night and we're doing the crown stuff. This is to you guys. We are a Legion of X, Generation X, Generation Extras, a Legion of X, a Legion of Extras. And we here tonight are the Bottom of the Glass Nation, for the truth is at the bottom of the glass, and we shall go find it together. I'm going to drink and lie. You guys are going to drink and believe it, and together we will get along famously. It's time to pour one back.
PayPal link is up.
PayPal link is up. I guess I got to go do my job there. Dum-dum-dum, PayPal link. Someone's going to get mad. I didn't pin it.
Yeah, Mrs. Four.
You know, I got in trouble the other day. I got lectured. A guy in the comment section, we did one of the usual shows. You guys were there. I was there. And I started off by saying, I'm going to drink and lie, and you guys are going to drink and believe it. It's a very symbiotic relationship. And this guy writes me a paragraph. He writes a fucking paragraph. He's like, this guy just started the show by saying he's lying. This guy started the show by saying we have to believe his lies and blah, 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 blah. I was like, you're fucking kidding me, right? You're kidding about what are you doing over here, woman? He wrote that. He wrote that about that he took me seriously. You know, that we're all supposed to be in some convoluted delusional state. I'm fucking around, man. If you don't get how my generation, how my age group behaves and how we fuck with each other, then you don't have any business being on the program. I should have saved his name. I should have screenshot it and brought it up for you guys. All right, so let me go see if this camera thing worked. It may not have. The kid is really fucking with us today. I got to tell you, not super happy about it. Let me see if I can fit the split screen right there. Oh, there's one. Hold on, I know you like the other one better. Let me see this side by side. Oh, look at that. Yeah, that's
my crown.
That is not a good thing.
I'm feeling majestic right now. Look at that. I need to wear this around the house.
Don't you dare.
Yes, every morning, wake up, put my crown on.
She did that the other day, not wearing it just arbitrarily, but we were arguing because she wanted something, and I was telling her, not now. A little while later, can you, not now. So she put on the crown and said, I want to talk to you, but she points like this. And that was the end of the discussion. I was saying stuff, and all she said was pointing at her fucking crown like I'm supposed to react. Oh, I'm sorry. Please accept my apologies. I did not know you were wearing a crown. I'll rush right out and get you everything you wanted right now. I had no idea there was a crown involved. Please forgive me. You take my hat in hand. Please forgive my humble attitude. You had a crown.
Mrs. Forwatton gifted a PayPal.
It better have been for my sanity. It better have been for therapy for me.
$50 from Mrs. Four. Whether or not Mom is wearing her crown, she is still royalty to us. Use this on your next spa day.
No. Do you see what I'm doing here? I protest. I protest. This is my protesting. I almost said this is my Protestant voice. This is my Protestant way of complaining.
Okay.
Oh my God. Too much drinking before the show. All right. Yeah. What? Are you going to say something?
Oh, would you like me to read some sheets? Because that's what you want me to do tonight.
I would prefer if you never said one more word our entire marriage, but that ain't going to happen. So
that's doable.
You think
we could do everything by text? Fine with me. My brother, the Sun Valley Fox, has sent a message that says, you are always the queen, except for the Sun Valley Fox wife. Love you.
We're going to have to change some of the carbon-14 dating on that. And anybody that's as old as a fossil is not going to be able to contact us except through PayPal. We're going to tell your brother, the Sun Valley Fox, sorry, you can only send messages now to Gen X Talks during a live stream through PayPal, and there's a minimum $5 in PayPal.
Oh, wow.
That's a great way to do
He
that.
doesn't even know how to do that.
We control
That's
the
too
narrative.
much. That's way too much. Shadowlight Z2 on YouTube says, I miss the garage shows.
Yeah, the garage shows are coming back as soon as it warms up around here. We have wonderful big plans for the garage show. I'm thinking it's going to be Facebook only, but there was so many people that wanted this. We tried a couple simulcast on YouTube, and we tried 2 phones, and it just didn't work. But for the times that we were able to go on, it had a big response from both.
It was
from both
fun.
sides. Yeah,
It was a lot of fun. It was very raw, very just from the phone and, no studio.
And you were asking, you were reading the questions about stuff. I was answering what I could. We brought out an old tool. I got a bunch of old tools from back in the day. We bring stuff out, show it to you guys, ask you if you know what it is. Just being kind of silly. I mean, a lot of guys do.
Yeah, it's very cool.
The garage show, it goes by so quick. And it's such a different audience over there on Facebook. We were doing it just on Facebook. And it was growing and growing and growing. And what was funny about the garage show had more people replaying the show, watching it later than any of our other shows. They really found it interesting.
Yeah, that's very good.
I dig that. But we just right now, I got to be honest. My wife said something the other day. She said we're very busy. She goes, I like the schedule for Gen X Talks right now. And I had to agree because a lot of you have been around with us a long time, especially staff. Over the past 2.5 years, we've gone through some changes.
Yeah.
And we stick with something for 6 or 7 weeks. And if it doesn't work, we change it up 6 or 7 or 8 weeks. We finally got a good set of what we're doing. We got a grasp on everything. And we're really pushing hard in each direction. The garage show was one thing we just couldn't hang on to right now, but it will be Fridays at 6, Friday nights at 6
Los
o'clock.
Angeles time.
Los Angeles time, Friday evenings at 6. It'll 100% for sure be on Facebook. Facebook Blue, for those of you who don't know, we have 2 Facebook pages. The one that's primarily blue with a lot of blue images on it, that's the Facebook Blue page. Some of you are watching us now on Facebook Blue. And I'll see about simulcasting it. If people don't want to see it on YouTube, I get it. And I don't feel like just putting it out there and hoping people show up, because then you start looking for moderators for each channel. It becomes complicated.
Hard. Mm-hmm.
But for sure, Facebook, you guys get it. You guys get the garage show 100% for certain.
Okay, wow, that was a long comment for that one comment. A long answer for that comment.
Do you even know what you're saying?
No. Graham Gordon, member for 6 months. Where's the glass? Wow, fail.
Party foul.
Party foul.
Hang on. Hold on. Okay, there's the jar.
Okay, good.
There's the jar. I do apologize about that. Look, 3 of Mrs. 4 Watts perfectly ass-shaped peaches dropping into the jar. Anybody want a peach, if you know what I mean?
Jeffrey Montgomery, member for 2 months at Gen X Mom. If you're there, don't forget your crowning glory. All prepared to go to the woodshed.
Yeah, Jeffrey. You know what? Anybody who says anything nice about Gen X Mom is going in the woodshed, and I might make it a 36-hour.
No,
I can't do that anyway. There's no such thing.
No, there isn't.
Okay. Who?
A lot of people did. So you just back off.
Was that John Morgan, or was that not John Morgan?
Jeffrey.
I don't see a Jeffrey Lebowski in here.
Not
looking for Jeffrey.
Montgomery.
Well, yeah, boy, you must want him to go, or you just let me keep looking for Lebowski.
Two Bear just said, looks amazing, General Gen X Mom looks amazing. Are you going to do it? No, you're not. That's a moderator.
I don't care if he's a moderator. He's out. Put loser in a timeout. Now it says put user in, but I'm saying loser.
Wow,
And,
I hope the woodshed's big enough.
Why, you think there's going to be that many people say some nice shit about you?
Yes.
I will spend all goddamn night filling that woodshed with assholes. I can't find Jeffrey. It's like he deleted his shit.
Did you read what Dude said?
No, where's Dude? I'm just trying to catch up.
We didn't make you a queen. God did just over 10 years ago when God said you are a queen, and then God saved the queen.
Dude, you're out.
Oh, No.
You're done.
They're all saying
You're done,
it.
buddy.
You're going to put everybody
I
in
don't care
there.
if the whole show goes in a timeout.
Oh, you got to be kidding me.
You can add all the shows you want, says Ace Maduro. The more we get to see our gorgeous queen. Guess who's out?
Wow.
That motherfucker's done.
I'm sorry, you
I will spend
guys.
The whole night, I will bring out the Louisville Slugger, and you guys are Tabitha Ray, Woodshed.
Oh, my goodness.
Done. She loves the queen. Yeah, you can love her from the shed. Mary Mathis, God bless the queen. Mary, you're in a timeout. God bless the queen. Yep. Who else? Come on now. Long live the queen. Kailash, you're out. This is going to be, I hope there's some bleachers in there, you motherfuckers.
Wow.
That's going to be gone.
Holy mackerel.
Look at all that. How can we not love the queen? Noelle, join your friends. Noelle, join your friends in the goddamn woodshed.
Party in the woodshed. Party. You know what? He'll probably put me in the woodshed if I said something.
If I could, I would. If I see you in, you say one nice thing, you're done. Yeah, I'm going to get writer's cramp. Gen X mom was born. Our beautiful Kevin Grimes. You're out, buddy.
Oh.
There's one too many things out of you, my fine feathered friend. You're gone. Anybody else?
The Sun Valley Fox said, also Mrs. Four is a queen. Sorry, Mrs. Four. I'll go in the woodshed myself, General. Sun Valley Fox to the
Fox
woodshed.
is hiking his ass to the woodshed on his own.
Oh, hey, Jeffrey Montgomery's been enjoying the radio music. He didn't
Nice
put him.
try. You can't kiss my ass now. You're gone. I got to find his name. Every time I look for that one. There it is.
Oh, no.
Nice try on the radio music, son. You shouldn't have popped your head back out of that gopher hole. You're done.
Oh, my goodness. Okay, can I continue while you
Go ahead.
do that?
I'm swatting left and right, man.
Gee, Sweets, member for 1 year. Hello, handsome general. I hope this live works for me. I've tried all week. She's, I think, still on vacation.
Yeah, she's lucky. She's on vacation. We're suffering over here.
Oh, yeah, we're suffering.
Suffering.
Big time. Zoe Michelle, member for 1 year. Look at that well-groomed beard.
Look at that. Oh, we should just get rid of everybody but the people who adore me.
Whatever.
I think we should have a general's adoration show.
Okay. Nail Lover, member for 1 year. Hello, handsome general.
Christina Dvorak turned on me. She's out. Sorry, I don't care. I'm sorry. I love Christina, but she just that was wrong.
John Parise, mic level seems off for Facebook. I don't know why, but that's what he
I can
said.
bring mine up, but I just don't want you guys to complain about it. All right, how's that? Is that mine better?
I don't know.
I'm projecting like the trained broadcast
John
professional I am.
Jensen, member for 1 year. Good evening, Your Majesty, Gen X mom.
Obi's out.
Not Obi.
Yeah, he said something about your crown. He's out.
Oh my
Obi's
gosh,
done.
you are on a mission.
I'm telling you, this is.
Wow.
You know what? Samuel Pancake, man, a lot of comments are getting deleted. No shit. Are you not paying attention, Sam? Do you not know what's going on around here? God.
Wow. Mrs. Four sent another $50 on a PayPal. If I send love to mom and then you put me in the woodshed, I won't be able to tip your dancing bear self.
Mrs. Four, I love you from the bottom of my heart. But if you say one nice thing in the YouTube thread, in the YouTube comments about the queen, anything, you're gone. And I will put you in the woodshed with the rest of your minions, and you can sit over there with your scepter and your Southern Belle scepter and your peach hooch in your other hand and drink that mason jar full of peach hooch and tap people on the head all night long for all I care. God damn it.
Oh, my goodness. Okay. Sandy, member for 1 year. Good evening, most handsome general.
I almost had to put Bob McKinley in there, but he said wife, not queen, so I'm good with that.
Oh,
However,
brother.
Nana's gone.
What?
Nah, she's talking about this queen bullshit. She's out.
Oh, my gosh. Loud one, $5. You opened that bourbon yet, General?
Is that the one you?
I think
Is
so.
that the one you got right here?
I think
This one
so.
over. No, I haven't. Look
He's
at this
almost
one.
done with his jack.
Almost done. Yeah, we go in order. I got a few more, but she put yours to the front of the line. This looks like some very interesting hooch. Look at all the awards down the side. This is the one that Loud One and I were talking about. He passed this one along. This one's no joke. This one's probably super smooth. But you guys get a good look at that one? That's what I got. That's what's going on next. I'm still finishing up old number 7, but that's where we go next. She brought that over so I wouldn't forget.
All right, John Morgan, $2. Waiting for new emojis. A crown and banana sauce.
I'll forget to do that. I should make a note on that. About,
Don't worry, your wife, the queen, will take care of it.
Yeah, I'm sure. You won't let me forget. That's for damn sure.
Domin Channel member for 6 months, banana sauce. John Parise, I missed the general's lunchbox.
Yeah, we tried that. For those of you that don't know, on Facebook,
we did.
We did a lunchtime show twice a week for probably 9 months, and it just couldn't gain any traction. We were hoping that even though it was during the working hours of business time in North America, the United States, we were hoping that other people that were getting off work and beginning work at other parts of the world,
people on lunch,
and it just didn't catch on. So we tried it for a long time, 9 or 10 months, and it didn't stay. So yeah, the General's Lunchbox,
that was fun,
is no longer a live stream. But yeah, that is true. Good pull on that.
All right, Cody Lawrence on Facebook. General, do you and the family have any other travel plans in the future?
We are heading to Southern California, Fontana for Two Bears Route 66 car show. That's March 9th. It's free to get in. There's going to be a lot of stuff going on down there. If you need to get the details on where to stay, what's going on, go to genxtalks.com, that's our website, and look for the little tab at the top that says car show. Click on that. Every picture, every details on that next page, you can see it all there. That's one. We're trying to plan we're going to VidCon in June. We'll be down in Anaheim for 4 days at VidCon. And we are trying to plan, if it comes together, July? No.
July 20th, Reno.
Reno. Trying to get to Reno. We did Reno last year. We're trying to get there this year. It's all going to depend. We're working things out. We'll see where we get. And then we're having the big Gen X Talks barbecue here at my house. And we're capping the number this year. And we'll sell tickets like we did before. That way, if you buy a ticket, we know you're going to show up and you're not a vagrant. You know, you're not a homeless guy down the street. Because there's a couple of homeless guys that live in my neighborhood down the street. I'm sure they'd like to come to my barbecue. I'm telling them no. I may let them come. I like those guys. Randy, Jeff, and Bob, my friends down there. We sit and drink hooch on the curb.
Manny, Mo, and Jack.
Manny, Mo, and Jack.
Zoe Michelle, member for 19 months. She's been around.
Has anybody got their big blue 2 yet for being here 2 years?
I haven't seen it yet.
Wow.
Kathy Johnson wants to know, are you going to watch the Tucker Carlson interview?
Absolutely, with Putin. Absolutely I am. Want to see that.
Karen Gillette on Facebook. How are you guys dealing with all the rain out there? It has got to be a mess.
Not as bad as last year.
And not as bad as LA and the beach and stuff.
Last year was a record-setting mess. We had a sump pump out on our back property going all the time, pumping water out over the fence. It was bad. This year, not so much. A lot of wind.
All righty. Sammy Joe, both Facebooks blowing up with glowing comments about the Queen. Can't put Facebook in the shed.
I can turn Facebook off, though. I could shut that shit down.
Hi, Facebook.
Don't start a whole new platform of people worshiping you. You don't deserve to be worshipped.
Just thinking today that Gen X Mom may need her own Facebook page.
No. You did that with Instagram, and people found you. You didn't even tell people you were doing it. You just
you just told people
on Instagram. And
I know, but you just told people.
I'm also telling people you're not going to do a Facebook page. I don't like competition. No, I don't like it. And I can't wear a crown as well as you. I've tried. I can't pull it off. I've tried a crown. Maybe I was wearing the wrong color for a crown.
Tim H. says, General, you know you're awesome. Cheers.
Thank you. That's what I'm looking for. All right, I'm going to jump away from Gen X Mom for a minute. There's a couple things I want to try to get to here. Doo-dum-dum. For those of you on Facebook and YouTube, if you did not get notification, because those platforms are, in an election year, they're going to squash down common sense platforms. They're not going to give notifications. They're not going to push videos out there. They do that. So if you join Patreon, and the moderators can put up the link for you, you can do it on Facebook, you can do it on YouTube. And what we do is you join Patreon. It's $1, but there's a lot of benefit to it. You can scroll back 3 years of behind-the-scenes stuff that we don't show anybody. It's all still there, but you got to join for $1. But Patreon allows you to get an email a half an hour before we go on show. We just say, hey, we're going on. We're also using Patreon for something you guys may not be aware of. We're also using Patreon to announce when we're doing something on the radio. If we do something live on the radio, something spontaneous on the radio, kgxtradio.com, then and bookmark that so you can go there quickly. But we're just saying, hey, we're doing something on the radio for an hour, and we let you guys know a little bit in advance, and then sure as shit, we show up. Patreon is the only way we can do that. So if you guys want to know about stuff that's going to be spontaneous and happening on our radio station as it gets built, it's almost done being built, but we're practicing right now. If you join Patreon, we just send out an email saying, hey, we're going to go on the radio in a few minutes here, either with a special guest, which we've done. We do the podcast live sessions from there, but there's going to be more stuff. But we have to be able to tell you. Or you can just listen to the radio station 24 hours a day. Now, which would you rather do? All right. Glad we answered that question. Podcast is coming up. That's the terrible picture. I'm not even showing that. It's a horrible picture of the podcast. Our podcast drops tonight at midnight, 12:02 a.m. You can listen to my wife kick the shit out of me for an hour, which is always fun for everybody. All right. I got like 10 things in order here, but they're not labeled. I got to go them this way. Yeah. Did you hear what Nikki Haley said? Claims that Trump rigged the Nevada primary after she lost, even without him on the ballot. Yeah, I want to go back and talk about something that's really kind of funny. I want you to listen up. At the time, do you remember when Trump was in office and they had the Russia investigation? Now, I'm bringing this up for a reason because it's going to be important these next 6-12 months. When they did it, they hired every liberal Democrat lawyer. They expanded FBI, Homeland Security, CIA, anything they could do. There was no limit. They overturned every stone. They looked in every corner of his life, and they shouldn't have. You shouldn't have been able to turn up his life anywhere but what the scope of the investigation was. But they kept saying, oh, it's leading us here. It's leading us there. It's leading us here. And they tore him apart with the best, highest paid, smartest liberal Democrat lawyers and investigators on the planet. And they didn't find anything. He didn't go to jail. Oh, we found stuff that was a smoking, but you smoke, there's fire, but we couldn't. And, the truth is we found, but we couldn't. Yeah, I've heard all the double talk. The thing that I loved about that investigation, and I said it live at the time, and I was one of the very few people bringing it up, you can't ever say, you liberals, you Democrats, you can't ever say at all, you can't say, well, if we'd had a better team of investigators, if we'd had more money to go looking, if we'd had more time. No. You had all the time, all the money. Anybody you wanted to be an investigator, you used it. You used people that shouldn't be on board. You went places you weren't allowed to go, and you still found nothing. So when all of this stuff starts going down the pipe now, they can no longer go, well, this is our chance to jump back into an investigation. No, do you notice they're not even talking about that? That would be something they'd say, well, if this door opens up, we're going to have to investigate this a little further. We didn't get to last time. No, you did. You can't, all your excuses were erased. Money, power, people, you did it. You tried it. You threw everything. You can't say, well, if we just would have had a more competent team of investigators, we'd have found the truth. There's still something out there. They're not saying that because they went everywhere they weren't supposed to and still found nothing. That foundation, there's two things in my humble opinion, and I'm just a dumb mechanic in the middle of the desert using $3 words, so bear with me. People of the good ship, hear me speak. There's two foundations that are being laid right here that things are being built on that no one's really correlating to. And I'm going to give you my drunk opinion right now. One is the massive amount of investigations that turned up nothing. He's not in jail and he didn't get kicked out of office. So fuck off. That's one. But the other one is this is all going to come down to how they interpret the Constitution and who's doing that, the Supreme Court, and how many Supreme Court justices are on the Supreme Court because of Trump. Anybody? Should I just round it up and say enough? If you can't misinterpret the Constitution on purpose and you have exhausted every resource, you've already used it all up in finding some criminal thing to keep him out, you're done. There is going to be nothing else. Now, if he drives a Sherman tank over a school bus of kids, yeah, he might not be elected. But short of him doing that, the two foundations that they've already exhausted they've turned over every stone in his life and came up with nothing, and the Supreme Court right now is going to determine what the Constitution really says. Those two things are going to get him reelected. They're going to give us, as Americans, the opportunity to vote him back in office. The two pillars that they're standing on, all the other stuff, to me, doesn't matter. None of it does. Those two things that are like just two dominoes, pump, pump, and that's all we needed. We didn't need 10,000 dominoes falling, and this happened, then that happened. Then no. You've exhausted everything looking into him. You didn't find anything, and you can't even go and say, could we look again? You can't. No one's going to give you that chance. There's nothing new. You did it as deeply as anybody could. And the only other thing they have is, can we misinterpret the Constitution on purpose and maybe slide it? No, you can't, because they're going to uphold the Constitution. And there's nothing anybody can do. This foundation was laid when he was in office last time. You guys did it yourself. You guys, Harry Reid and you idiots, created the nuclear option. He used it and got the Supreme Court's nominated. You guys did the investigation and came up empty. You did this 6 years ago. You just didn't know that you were shooting yourself in the foot when you did it, because you're a bunch of arrogant assholes. And I'm just a dumb mechanic in the middle of the desert, sitting back in my chair. Biden got elected. Okay. I'm still holding my drink, tapping my fingers, going, it's coming. And here it is. That's just my opinion. What do I know? All right, let's go back. Oh, no crown.
Oh, it's right here. It was just hurting my head. Squishing my brain.
I'm sorry. Heavy is the crown.
Oh, yeah. It's really heavy.
What a burden.
So many jewels on it.
What a burden.
All right. Are you back to me? It's me?
I had some drunken things to impart to my friends.
I heard you.
Okay.
Graham Gordon, $2. $2 more for the bathing suit fund. Swim or die.
You know what? Graham Gordon, did you know he's a swimming guy?
Yes, I did.
Did you know that I think Graham's a little pervy. Just saying.
Why?
Well, he just gave you, I mean, let's be honest now, and especially in today with inflation. How much material can $2 buy for a bathing suit?
You don't need much for a bathing suit.
I'm just saying, if he gives you a $2 bathing suit, there's going to be a lot of things.
He's giving it to you.
Why would I need a bathing suit?
For the weight loss. Got to go do some swimming. It's not for me.
What? How do you
just want you to cover the jewels, babe. Just cover the jewels.
Well, then we're going to need a little more than $2. And you ain't getting change back neither.
Deanna the Moonwraith, member for 1 year. Love listening to the live podcast today.
We disappointed her, though.
Why is that?
She was one of the first people to text through the app on the radio station and say, hey, the microphones don't sound right. Truthfully, when I did the editing today, remember in the middle of the podcast, we said count to 10, 1, 2, I count to 10, you count. It just took a minute and redid it. I left that in there, by the way, for natural purposes.
Oh.
It did sound better after we made a couple of adjustments.
Oh, good.
So we got about 15 minutes of a little bit a little off. And then the rest of it was great. We weren't far off.
Jason Rogers, Facebook. Will the general be so bold to let the Queen's subjects to say something nice or nay?
I can't even keep up with all you assholes right now. I literally is getting a cramp in my finger from hitting the mouse going, time out, woodshed.
And you can't do that to the Facebook people.
No, I can't. I'm
going to have to go visit Facebook soon.
No, you know what I can do? Tomorrow I can go into Facebook under blocked words. We can block certain words.
No.
We can block queen, crown, and then they can't even comment.
No.
Aha.
No.
That's brains before brawn, my fine feathered friends.
I'm doing you. No.
That you're stealing my line.
No. Christopher Sevick, welcome to I'm an Extra. Welcome. I hope everybody's saying hello.
Yeah, I hope you guys welcomed him when he went by because I missed it. So you guys got to do that.
Dean, member for 3 months in the KGXT studios. Bam, drink, yes.
Okay, well, if we have to drink, who said that?
Oh man, I just took it off. Brent Dean.
Brent, if you're requesting, demanding, or requiring a drink, I think I can accommodate you, sir.
Two Bear, member for 23 months. He's getting close. KGXD Studios. Cheers, General.
I just drank two. I can't drink another one.
John Morgan, $2. Maybe Collecticon again this year?
That is up to Daniel Edwards. You guys gotta email Daniel Edwards. If you guys look at the GenXTalks.com
Calendar.
No, the GenXTalks.com website. One of the things at the very bottom says staff. You can see pictures of all the staff, what they look like, what their duties are. One of them is Daniel Edwards. And it has his email there. If you guys want us to go to Collecticon, email him and say, let's go to Collecticon. We'll show up if Daniel wants us to. That's his gig.
Nail Lover, member for 19 months. Trippy Pineapple, member for 23 months. Close to the Big Blue 2. Hydrate.
You guys got to remember, anybody you guys see in YouTube, and Facebook doesn't offer this or we would do it there, but if they have a big red 1 next to their name in the comment section, they are over a year of tormenting themselves with these lectures from Gen X Talk. These are unofficial TED Talks. I just want you to know.
Oh, is that what they are?
That's what they are.
Mary Mastretta, member for 23 months.
Oh, I haven't talked to her in a while.
Houdini, member for 22 months. Waiting patiently for my Blue 2.
There's going to be some Blue 2s. I wonder who gets the first big Blue 2.
I don't know. Shannon Brigode, $2. General, you will always be my number 1.
Thank you, sweetheart. And I saw what you did. Shannon. Oh, yeah. I saw what she did. She did something sneaky today. She changed her name and sent it to me, but she didn't say anything, but I recognized the picture.
Oh.
I caught you.
Thrash for Life, member for 16 months. Bottom of the Glass Nation. Marvelous Miranda, member for 22 months. Legion of X. I'm almost to the Blue 2 too.
Almost to the Blue 2 also. Hey, did Diane Black come back? Is she?
I don't know. I haven't looked.
Has anybody seen her, Diane Black? Is she in the comment section here? Because it was funny. She goes, I'm not going to watch these ads anymore on YouTube. I'm going over to Rumble. And I was mumbling under my breath, Rumble's not on tonight. Rumble's broken. You're not going to Rumble. You're coming right back. And guess what? If she leaves because of ads and she goes to Rumble, when she comes back,
she's got more ads.
She's got more ads.
Noelle, member for 18 months. I'm an extra. Wheezy, 16, member for 10 months. Mary Mathis, member for 22 months.
You're going to be mad at me.
Oh, gosh. Again.
I wasn't going to say a bunch of shit about the Queen stuff, and somebody said, fuck it, and wrote a paragraph about you. I didn't even read the paragraph.
Wow.
And I put him in the woodshed. You know who it was?
Who?
Marcus. Sorry.
He just got on.
He should have kept quiet.
Oh,
he
my
should have kept his big mouth goddamn shut.
Mrs. Four gave a $50 PayPal. Mad money for the General. Not sorry if our love for Mom makes you mad. Let's go crazy.
Well, you should be. You're setting a bad precedence there. Mrs. Four, I love you, but my God, what are you doing? You're setting a bad precedence.
All right, I have a lot to get through, so give me some time.
All right, go ahead.
Diane Power on Facebook. Follow the Queen and Marcy. Found the Queen through Marcy. Marcy had Gen X Mom for an interview.
She did. That's right.
Right.
You guys talked for 45 minutes about stuff that nobody could understand. Good
Whatever.
job.
Kailash, is Ashley the $2 lady of the night?
Oh, my God. I didn't even announce it, and I put up a very obscure picture of Ashley.
Well,
Ashley's on staff here. She's one of our favorite people in the world. She is the $2 whore tonight. So who got that? Who got that right? Kailash, we got to send you a little something. Email genxmom@genxtalks.com and we will send you a little nice pull. That had to be hard to get. It really did.
Okay.
Well done.
Insurmountable Cali Cat, $20. Don't worry, handsome. The king will be coronated soon.
If you know what I mean.
Noelle, $4.99. Only users lose drugs.
Yeah, only users lose drugs.
Loud one, $5. General blocks words for a night, forgets for a month how to undo it, and I'll make my own way to the woodshed. Exactly. And when he gets frustrated, he's like, honey, can you help?
Or I go to the kid and go, figure this out and don't tell your mother that I can't undo it.
Oh my gosh. I have one more. Graham Gordon, $10. $10 more.
Yeah.
Added up
Yeah.
for that big guy in a pool fund for weight loss. Buy a suit when I've given you enough.
Yeah, we're a long ways away. I got a lot of real estate to cover these days with my size, so that's a big fucking suit. We should just go down to Pet Boys and start with a car cover. Put two holes in a car cover, and I'll just wear it like a big old car covered diaper and run around the pool.
All right. Well, I'm done in the sheets right now. What else do you have to talk about?
Well,
Bring it up.
Just don't hurry me. I will not be rushed. I have a show to do here.
Well, go at it.
All right, so we're talking about that. We got that out of the way. Let's get that done there. What's this one?
You can take me off the screen anytime.
This was really good. The View host, Sunny Hostin, reacts after learning her ancestor was a slaveholder. She about had a shit fit when she found that out, and she had to talk about it on air. She goes, I'm just very disappointed. And I thought to myself, with all the reparations that go on because of slavery and people that had their great-great-grandfathers were slaves, I am officially starting a petition because a lot of my relatives sacrificed and fought on the north side in the Union, and some died. So what I'm going to do is I want to go to Sonny and go, listen, my ancestors fought your ancestors to free the slaves. So you're a bad person. I'm a good person. You owe money. I'd like to receive some of that money because my family sacrificed to free slaves. And I'm pretty much thinking by all of the stuff you've always said, don't you feel responsible? That's what you guys do. You guys do that thing where if you guys had slaves, you're responsible. If you were fighting for the South, you're responsible. Well, guess what we just learned? You're the one responsible. And I'm giving you a very easy way out. I'm not having you do a bunch of research and gobbledygook. Just pay me. You pay me because my grandparents and my great-great-grandparents stood up to your great-great-grandparents, and we won, you lost. Thank you. Just make that check. Leave the check blank. I'll fill it in with the appropriate amount of zeros. And then I'll come back in 4 years and ask for some more because I've learned that from you also. That's what you do. All right, so what else was there? Was a few other things in here. Yeah, this one's just going to piss you off, honey.
Oh, really?
Travis Kelce was asked if he minds all the Taylor Swift questions heading into the Super Bowl.
Ugh.
And he said, well, of course not. Of course not. There's not too much Taylor Swift activity going on. I'm going to tell you something. I love the Super Bowl. I don't care who's playing. I'd love it to be a good game. And for the first time in my 56 laps around the sun, I don't want to watch the Super Bowl, and all I care about is Taylor Swift loses. That's all I care about. That's what you guys have done with all of your Taylor Swift. Oh, quick, we had a first down. Cut to Taylor Swift. What's her reaction? Oh, they fumbled a punt. Go to Taylor Swift. What's her reaction? Stop. I get where you're going with that. You tried to get Taylor Swift to bring in a certain age group. You brought in a little bit of Taylor Swift into the NFL stuff, and it was a mix, and it was drawing in fans, and people were excited. And you do what you always do. You ran it into the ground. You drove it right over a cliff, and now nobody gives a fucking shit. In fact, you're losing people like me that don't even want to watch the fucking Super Bowl anymore because of what you've done. Way to go, marketing team. This is what happens when you give up the old guard and you put a bunch of millennials and Gen Zs in charge of marketing. You guys got your head so far up your ass, you're never going to see daylight again. All right. What else was there? There's a few more things in here. This one's a good one. Residents in an uproar over rumors to create a sanctuary city for migrants. This is in Colorado, near Lakewood, Colorado, and everyone in Colorado is, yeah, marijuana is going to be totally legal. Immigration's okay. Sanctuary cities is what? What's that? What? No. Wait, you're going to put it here? Hold on. You're going to make our city a sanctuary city. No. Oh, no, I'm sorry. I forgot to tell you. No, we don't want that. All of the thousands of people that turn out and say, oh, this is terrible Republicans. They're so full of hate and prejudice and anger. They should welcome and sanctuary cities and open borders. The same exact people are now outraged. They are storming the city, going, no, 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 no. No, no, no. It's the age-old thing. Yes, we want you to build a prison. More bars, more guards, more population, more acreage, more guns. Oh, I'm sorry. Just not in our backyard. No, no, no. Don't build the prison in my backyard. Somewhere else. I'm all for it as long as it's somewhere else. Well, you can add Colorado to that long line of hypocrisy that keeps on growing. All right. Where else? Come on now. I'm on a roll, baby. Before I click the next one, I'm going to have a drink. Please join me. I have drank alone before. I will continue to drink alone if I must, but I have some friends in here. Drink with me. Thank you. Oh, this one is about my wife. You think that's a mistake. You see, what's on the screen, you think that's a mistake. You think that screenshot is an accident. No. They can still hear you.
I know. I'm laughing.
This is the shit that comes up on my feed now when I'm doing stuff and advertisements pop up and advertisements pop up and advertisements pop up. She's looking for that dining room table now. Some of you are new. You don't know what's going on with the dining room table. Some of the old guard is still present about the dining room table and the donations wherefore. To summarize, for everybody new, my wife got into a drunken stupor one night and smashed our dining room table, the table that our children had sat for breakfast, lunch, and dinner for 20 years, a table that held this family together, and she destroyed it. She ruined it. We ended up using it for firewood. We were all sad, and it was all at the hands of my drunken wife. And you guys felt sorry for her. She did her 12-step program, and she got out of her 12-step program, and now she's looking for a new dining room table, and this is what she's going for. I love what we have 2 tables in there right now, makeshift, and they formed kind of almost a perfect square. We would have never thought to do that with a dining room table, but now that she's been having dinners and holidays and events, these tables she's looking at are perfect. There's no head, there's no foot. Everyone's kind of equal, and there's great places to sit. So they have enough room for this, for everybody to sit. The problem is they're way too fucking expensive, like times 3 what we can spend on it. And I keep saying, pick something else, look at something else. Do you think my Google feed is coming through with less expensive tables? Do you think my Google feed is coming through with the direction I told her to go look? No, 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 no. It's still the same old shit. In fact, some of them are even more expensive. Now, I am not rewarding bad behavior with her drunken stupor cutting everything up one night with a brand new table. And no one should, queen or not. But I had to screenshot this because in my efforts today to try to prepare for the show, this shit kept coming up. God damn redneck, hillbilly, inbred, Jed mother. I love my wife, comma. I love my wife, comma. This shit has to end. Just letting you guys know. What else was there? There was a couple more in here. I had to hide this one. It's down here on purpose. All of you who are members, I can't do this on Facebook because there's no, I don't think there's level ship member stuff. It's just, if you guys can get into the General's Lunchbox, which is a Facebook page, you're in. But, however, on YouTube, the membership program has different levels. Some people like to donate more. They give more. And there's really only a couple of perks to the top tier. One of them is the 24-hour webcam, which is coming back very shortly to the studio. Anytime we're working in here, anytime we're recording in here, anytime we're in here fucking around, there's a cam that's on all the time, and you guys will be able to see it. It's been off for about 10 days, but it's coming back. It'll be on 24/7, but that's only for the top tier KGXT members. You want to see what we're doing in here? You guys want to see how hard I work and what I do during the day and what my wife does? This is the place to be. However, we added something today. We got a new cell phone. We got a KGXT Gen X Talk cell phone, and it has its own phone number, its own stuff. We went through and replaced all the phone numbers today on all the places, and KGXT members have access to that phone number. We're primarily going to use it for doing the radio program and doing live streams. We're going to take calls from you. We're going to make calls to you. However, KGXT studio members on YouTube, if you're already there, if you join there or you upgrade to there, you can send stuff to me directly. This phone will be right by my side. Pictures, links, text messages, voicemails, as long as it's not abused, as long as you guys aren't sending stupid shit. I will reply for as long as I can to keep that connection with you guys. If you guys are going to spend that money at that level, which it's $10,000 a month to join, I feel the least I can do is return a text message. So keep that in mind. For those of you that are KGXT members, it's already posted. It's on the community section, and only you guys can see it. But it's there. So I just thought I'd bring that up to you, let you guys know it's another perk of giving in the manner that you do. Thank you very much for doing that. We do appreciate it. And the last thing, and this has been all over the charts for about a year now, Bidenomics falls flat with voters as Trump takes huge lead in new poll. This isn't just a new poll. All of the polls show Bidenomics. I don't know why you would label something with your name on it that's a fucked up mess. You guys all saw the barbershop thing on MSNBC. There have been hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of those. They just have kept them real quiet, bury them on the back page, but you can go look, they're there. Bidenomics has failed. You can't blame Trump for giving you a good economy and having you tank it. They spin it all. Well, it was sliding down when we got, things weren't as good as you say. And yeah, well, nobody feels that way but you. Everybody else, I wish Trump would come in with what Reagan said. And many of you aren't going to have any idea what I'm talking about. Some of you will. Reagan, after his first term, he won a second term with one phrase, with one question. Trump got out there in 1984 and said, "Are you better off now than you were 4 years ago? And if you say yes, vote for me again." That's all Trump has to do. Are you better off with Biden from where I left you? No? Put me back in. I wish he would do. That's just me. It's wishful thinking, I know, but I'm shooting from the hip. I'm speaking things. Good people of the good ship need to hear me speak. And there's Her Majesty.
Oh, I'm back.
I just want you to know you're much prettier when you smile.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Leslie Mathis, member for 14 months. Loud one, $21. Colorado needs to release their inner British and find an island to make a prison. Mrs. Fort Watton, member for 1 year. Mom needs her dining room table, General.
We already had a dining room table fund. It didn't work out so well. She's way priced over the dining room table. She's not even in the ballpark.
That's not right.
Go to IKEA.
No.
I will assemble everything with the Allen wrench that is included.
No.
We can. Okay, who cares? What do you care what it looks like if you're going to put a tablecloth over it anyway?
I'm not going to put a tablecloth over it. There's only a tablecloth on the table because of the white.
Because they're shitty tables.
Yeah, they're crappy. Bob K, MIT, member for 4 months. Love the stream.
Thank you, guys. We do put some effort in this. We don't just fuck around and go around and cuss at each other the whole night. We do put some thought into these things. It does take a little prep. Thank you for noticing.
A787 Fixer, member for 21 months. KGXT, he said. Firewood Art upgraded his membership to the KGXT studios.
There we go. Now that man can go in. Now that guy can now go into the YouTube community section. He can scroll down a little bit. He will see a picture with the phones and the phone number is there for you. And every day this phone will be right next to me. And every chance I get, I'll take a little time and go through it. If you guys send stuff, I will reply. Now, I'm not saying that I'm going to reply to boob pictures more than non-boob pictures. I'm not saying that.
I told you, staff, that he got a burner phone.
This is my burner phone. I'm the only one who's on it. I'm the only one who gets it. I'm the only one who's the password to it. And I'm not just saying that so that I can get boob pictures.
And who got it for you?
You got me my burner phone.
I did.
That is true love when your wife gets you a burner phone. It is.
It is. Sean MacArthur over on Facebook. General, here's some stars. You're a cool dude. Glad to be a part of the Bottom of the Glass Nation. Take these stars. 100 cents.
That is the only stars we've gotten on either Facebook page tonight. You talk about love from Facebook. Did anybody go, here, Queen, here's some stars for you? On Facebook.
Wow.
Nobody.
I didn't even think about it.
Because they're empty words on Facebook. You do not have a loyal following on Facebook. Nobody gave you stars. Nobody gave you shit. Not even $1. Excuse me. Not even $1 on Facebook. No, okay. No. Oh, is that your pouty face?
Yes.
Well, I'm just pointing out the obvious.
A787 Fixer. Can we give reparations to the family of people that lost their lives fighting in the Civil War?
That's what I said. My family had people that died in the Civil War fighting for the North, fighting to free slaves. I'd like a little reparations. I feel personally injured. And remember, feelings are all that matter.
Kristen Hartman, member for 2 months, 100% General. And if we're paying reparations for everyone that was ever enslaved, where is all the money that the British owe us Scots for 1745?
Oh, yeah, huge. What's funny is slavery was all over the world. We participated, then we squashed it. Slavery continued all over the world. But do you think all of these assholes in the United States, I don't like slavery? Do you think they're concerned about slavery going on right now? Do you think they're concerned about slavery that's been going on for the past 200 years?
Haven't they renamed it to trafficking? Human trafficking?
Well, yeah, we're very good about renaming things.
Isn't that slavery?
Yeah, but it doesn't sound as bad. Human trafficking. It's almost
just
like
moving people
It's
around.
like you want to go this way? Okay, head down that way and turn left. Where are you going trafficking? Head this way. Watch your speed. There's
I think
a
we just
rest
renamed
area.
it. It's still going on.
Human
it's
trafficking.
still happening.
It sounds more like you're helping someone.
Yeah, it does.
We're
It's more
trafficking.
of a positive. I'm feeling very positive when I say
That's
it.
a cop
Human
standing in the middle of the street blowing a whistle.
Come on.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's trafficking. Good job.
Attrition member for 1 year. Haven't cared about the NFL since the kneeling. I give 0 Fs about Taylor Swift and her garbage music.
Can I say something about attrition?
I don't know. Can you?
I can. You want to hear me?
You have the ability?
I'm going.
All right.
Here
well,
we
there you go.
So we're at the meet and greet, the public meet and greet in Las Vegas. This is about attrition. And to most people, attrition looks like what people would say, that's a freak of nature. That's a scary guy. He's got his eyes, they're all black and dyed, and his head is shaved with a tattoo. So this guy's walking and he's looking. If you looked at him from a distance, he's looking at me. I'm sitting down. And Two Bear, who's in charge of security, he's got some tables between us. And so Two Bear's got an eye on this guy. And attrition's kind of moving around. And he's looking like this and he's looking like that. And what you might think was a man plotting, a man devising, because he said it was a man. It was a man who was nervous about meeting me.
Yes, he was.
He was like, I just got to do this. I got to quit pacing back and forth. I got to get up there. So he comes up, and I think somebody intercepted him first just to make sure he wasn't going to stab me with a knife or offer me a donut because I was on my diet. We can't have either one of those happen. And so he turns. They cleared him and led him to me. And this was the nicest, most humble guy. He was just wanted to shake my hand. And everybody around me who normally takes pictures of guests were so this mohawk laid to one side, tattooed side of the head, piercings. Everybody just went like this. They watched him walk over and they watched him talk to me and then they watched him walk away. No, everyone was so in awe of attrition. Nobody took a fucking picture. We spent the next hour trying to figure out who the guy was and where he was. Was he a tattoo guy? Was he a piercing guy? Was he from Vegas or just visiting?
He came in and he was gone.
He was gone.
We didn't have much time to think about it.
I wanted to tell that story, and I'm like, but I got to have a picture that goes with it. Now we do. Saturday, I'll try to remember to bring up the picture so I can retell the story correctly. But what a nice guy. This is just a dude who just wanted to take. He was running late for something he had to do. I think he had to go to work. And he even said, I parked, I ran in here all the way across the casino. I just wanted to see you. That makes my day. Yeah. When a guy like that takes time out of his personal life to come shake my hand and say thank you and just hello. I couldn't be more humbled when he did that.
Sandy just wrote, I wanted to see his eyes.
His eyes were wicked cool, man. He could have been on an Ozzy album in the 80s. That's how cool his eyes were. Oh, no doubt at all. I mean, he was wicked cool looking.
Ashley Beth Crawford goes, that's a Vegas story.
It's just a little intermission, man. But it was so fucking cool. And then nobody took a picture. I was heartbroken. I'm like, nobody got a picture.
I didn't even think about it.
No, because everyone was standing with their jaw dropped. I'm like,
I'm sure he's used to that.
I'm sure he is too.
I'm sure he's very used to that.
He probably has pictures in his pocket. Here you go.
Yeah, exactly. Curtis Carnduff, 1,000% middle finger the Super Bowl. That's what he said.
Yeah, I don't care. I just hope she loses.
Stuart Bailey, member for 2 months. General called Gen X Mom Your Majesty. Does that mean he has to go to the woodshed too now?
Who called Your Majesty?
You did. You said it.
Oh, I was saying it in a disrespectful way.
Wow.
Your Majesty. I was being very
So
sarcastic.
disrespectful.
Yeah, it's horrible.
Jeez.
Send me to my room where all my stuff is, could you? Could you do that?
No, you're going to go to the dungeon.
Wait a minute. The dungeon?
Oh, God.
All right. I'm going to the dungeon when this is over.
Sammy Joe, for our beautiful queen, we love you so much. Your beauty and grace knows no bounds, and we are forever grateful to be blessed with your presence. 490 stars sent.
What are you wearing in the dungeon?
All
Come
right.
on. Tell Hey.
Josh, not Jeff.
tell Daddy what you wearing in the dungeon. I
Oh,
want to know.
God. Josh Maddox, Facebook, 300 stars sent. I guess I'm getting some
Okay,
stars now.
Josh doesn't count. That's Josh.
And Sammy Joe.
Yeah, they're moderators. They're on staff.
Oh, my God.
They're just kissing your ass. They are brown nosing, kissing your ass staff members. I'm talking about
Wow.
salt of the earth people on Facebook. They have no interest in supporting you whatsoever.
Yes, they
YouTube,
will.
yes. Facebook, not so much.
Wow. You're so rude.
Calling it like I see it.
Charles Heath Davis on Facebook. Where are the reparations for the Native Americans?
They never talk about that. In fact, they stripped them of all their land and made them live in swampy areas. And then 3 years ago, they said, by the way, you guys aren't cool enough to be part of a national sports team. No more Indians, no more Redskins. Fuck you. Those are reserved for special people, and you guys don't get a national sports team. That pissed me off almost as much as everything. So you don't get anything. No reparations for Native Americans. Are you done now?
Yeah, I'm done.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's a little bit after 7. It was a little bit after 6 when we started. We had some trouble with the gear and the equipment, but we seemed to have made it through the thing okay.
It's been a long day.
It has been an extremely long day.
I'm
And
exhausted.
I was about to tell everyone that I'm leaving. I'm tired. I got to get some dinner. I'm going to crash out. I'm going to go to my desk and fall into my chair. But I can't say that anymore. I didn't know we were having dungeon time tonight. Since we are, I'm rejuvenated. I got my second wind. I'm ready to go.
I didn't say I was going to the dungeon. It's whoever's down there. Justin Woods on Facebook sent 310 stars. I never said I was going to the dungeon
You
with
have
you.
one guy who loves you on Facebook, and that's it. No, you didn't. I was trying to think if you're lying there. You just said
You're
I was
going to
the
the dungeon. Have a good time with,
That's not what I wanted to hear.
I still love you.
No, you wouldn't make me go to the dungeon by myself.
What they call the ladies of ill repute back in the time, they were called what?
Whores.
Were they really?
Well, what do you
Like
mean?
on like Game of Thrones, that's what they called them?
Well,
I thought they were something else.
they were brothels.
Well, I thought they were called something else. Loud One gave $5. Can we all just agree that the Brits suck and will not give any of us reparations?
He's just bullshit. You know what? He's butthurt because he's Australian. He's butthurt because a long time ago, Britain rounded up all their criminals, every single one of them from all their provinces, put them on boats and sent them to Australia and said, you guys live here. That's how I saw Davy and Goliath. I have seen the after school specials. I am an expert on Australia, and it's nothing but criminals and kookaburra birds. Kookaburra birds, or is that a tree?
Kookaburra.
Is that a tree or a bird? It's a bird, right?
Yes.
Yeah. And then all the criminals in Australia pushed all the little Aborigines dudes way out in the desert. So that was wrong of you guys too. I'm full of
All
knowledge.
right. Well, YouTube's helping me out. They said the women were called wenches, paramours, rakes, concubines, hoe.
Wenches was for pirates more.
Yeah. So I don't know. I thought there was, I don't know. I'm trying to think
Pirates
of
of
something.
the Caribbean is a wench, so maybe Sammy Joe and Cali Cat, they'd be wenches.
Wow.
Yeah, wenches.
You are on a roll tonight.
I'm just trying to give a Disney affiliation. Pirates of the Caribbean. Look, I'm full of knowledge. Just ask me, I'll tell you.
All right. Well, I'm going to say goodnight to everyone, and we will see you, or I will see you Saturday night.
Saturday's going to be a big
We will
night.
be there.
We have a Saturday night rule,
Bye,
by the
everyone.
way.
What is that?
No crown.
Oh, lie.
No. Say goodnight, Gracie.
Good night, everyone. Love you all.
right. She's gone. Her mic is off. The light is green. The trap is clean. I got one more drink for the rest of you in here. Thank you guys for hanging out over on Facebook and on YouTube. We could have done this without you. If you had an hour of your evening to waste, I'm very happy you chose to waste it with us. We got a lot of stuff going on. We only got a portion of it in. Tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock Los Angeles time is the World Show. We talk about politics and things going on around the world. And no Garage Show on Friday night, but then we'll hit you guys back up up again. 6 p.m. Los Angeles time right here. We'll simulcast everywhere. It's going to be a big, fun show. Gen X Mom shows up in a bikini with nothing but a crown and a smile. It's one of our favorite times. She does it every Saturday, except for Facebook, because on Facebook, you guys don't donate stars. She wants...
One thing.
What's that?
Or two things. Jesse on Facebook for the general to hand to his queen, 300 stars. And Sean MacArthur gave 100 stars for Gen X Mom. Here are some stars. I'll support you.
Listen, when I said we're done, when I told you to say goodbye,
Bye.
There she goes. All right. Thank you guys for tuning in again. I got to get out of here. The problem is the Stream Deck doesn't work because of my idiot son. So I have to find the thing where it says, the end thing. Listen, thank you guys for tuning in. Not sure where you're listening in around the planet, AM, FM, Sirius, XM, or perhaps you guys tuned in on the Armed Service Radio Network. Remember two things in life. Wherever you go, there you are. That's a positive reinforcement. You can't get that one wrong. And I'll catch you guys on the flip side.